That's how you know.
What's going on?
What's good,
Sperry Springer, not Jerry Springer. Finally got him on the driver's seat, man. I've been trying to make this happen since I became an interviewer, bro. So
yeah,
it's an honor and a privilege to have you on my show, first and foremost, bro. You one of the people I've been watching for the past couple years and kind of inspired me to take it to the next level. Seeing that you got a love for the local scene and really into it. So shit, I just want to thank you for doing what you do to inspire people like me, you know what I'm saying? To make me even want to go pursue this full-fledged, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope to even know, like, for real, man, because it's just all about being inspired, and you know, you never know who's watching, so that's dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah. And I was just noticing, really, I feel like I've been watching you forever because I'm subscribed to you, but your first interview probably was it Yellow Beezy 3 years ago?
Yeah, that was the first real big one, the one that really kind of got everything rolling for sure.
Yeah, I was like, damn. So you was really fucking with him before. Was that before That's On Me?
Oh yeah, that's before That's On Me. Like, I don't know for sure as far as the studio sesh, but we was in the studio sesh. Me and my bro pulled up, and like the way Yellow Beezy was talking, how excited he was about this project, which was the next project was the one with That's On Me on it.
Yeah.
But he really was on some like, man, wait till you hear this shit that I got. And I feel like he might have just recorded that whole, or he just knew what was finna go down. But yeah, that was before That's On Me. That's when he only had like Trapping and Designer and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's what's up, bro. And then to see that you got a Cotton interview so early, that was like, do you feel like you got the interview too early? Like when you got the first one, when he was in the blue jeans?
Man, I think that was perfect timing, because like that's when, bro, that's like when he first started really touching like the super bag. Like that's when, like, everybody thought he was already made and rich, but he had really just started touching the bag, and Say Cheese really started to take off then. And so I feel like the time I met him, especially me being early in what I did, it was like perfect timing, because he like already seen enough, but he still had so much more to see. But it was like humble of him to like just give me the chance to even chop it over. I'm really one of the, like, not the very first, but I'm one of the first people that you really pay attention. He let a lot of niggas interview him type shit.
Yeah,
you know what
and
I'm saying?
I noticed you was early. Like I was like, damn, that's dope. When I saw that, I was like, cause I had to go back and do my research before we met up, of course, and I was like, damn, he was early and you was early. That was super dope. He did an early interview for me too.
Yeah, I watched that one.
But I was like, damn, I thought that was so dope that he did that even years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I watched that one. I watched I fuck with the one with you and Ronnie. I watched that one.
That's a classic of mine.
That one, the Cotton, and probably the Half Pint one. But the Ronnie one's probably my favorite one, because I can tell y'all, like, you really fuck with Ronnie.
Yeah, Ronnie, one of my favorite rappers of all time, not just in the DFW, you know what I'm saying? He one of my favorite
underrated, man. I don't even want to say that because like that feeds into the narrative, but like, bro, really he go hard as fuck.
Yeah, he one of the hardest rappers of all time. So I know you originally from Chicago. When did you come to the Fort Worth or Tarrant County area?
Man, bro, I didn't move out here till like into high school, literally like my senior year. I mean, but I'd already moved from Chicago. Like I was just always back and forth, and I moved here from like Kansas City by the time I moved to out here. And once I got out here, I was just ducked off out here like North Richland Hills. Yeah. And then like it's really close to like the east, like literally like 2 exits up from the east where I stay. So I was pretty much just like always on this side of town and kicking it at first, and then just through just how Texas set up, it's like nigga just started maneuvering around.
Yeah. And what made you care about it? So you haven't been there, what you say, you probably been 10 years or less? So what made you start caring about the local scene so much? Like Fort Worth in particular, as I noticed, is what you know what I'm saying, super passionate about.
Well, like, to be honest with you, bro, like, so like I'm from up north originally, and like Midwest roots and shit, like, but I lived in Southern Texas when I was like a little kid. Like that was the first part of Texas I lived in. I lived there for like a few years. So like I remember being a little kid and like my dad slapping like Pimp C and certain shit. So like Texas was always like, even when I lived in other places, like I was always heavily on Texas shit. Okay. So like when I got out here, it was like shit, I was in heaven type shit, because I already was like a fan. And then being out here when Yayo and Ronnie and all that shit popped off, bro, it was just like it gave life out here, bro, because everything was Dallas, and then at the time everything was like dance and boogie and shit. Shout out to that shit. That shit was fun. And that's gonna always be the culture. But like out here, that wasn't the culture. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So like with Yayo, he was like the ultimate young nigga, bro. Like he literally, the energy and everything, that's like just what Fort Worth niggas was like back then.
Yeah.
And then just the whole movement, bro. Like that shit just like gave people something to be excited about. Like, bro, I remember we was waking up every day watching Half Pint Films and Say Cheese and shit.
Exactly. That was like 2016. That was like the peak of that shit.
Bro, and niggas sleep. Shout out Say Cheese, but like, yo, once he came out here to Fort Worth and fucked with Yayo, that's what really like helped Say Cheese like get solidified, because it really like put the whole DFW Metroplex like in a perspective. You need a character like Yayo, bro. Like But yeah, that shit just gave life, and I just felt like you know, Say Cheese was kind of like bigger than life. And I think that it wasn't even that I was trying to just only focus on out here. It's just, yo, this is where I stay at, and I'm around, and believe it or not, I just always ran into a lot of people. I knew a lot of people before I was doing this shit.
Is Fort Worth rap beefing? Is that the culture of? Is Fort Worth rap just rap beefing? Is that synonymous with each other?
Yeah, at this point I would say so. Like, I mean, it's just certain cities and shit where it's like that, it's just competitive cities, and I think Fort Worth compared to like any city across the country is gonna rank up there as far as
it's the tollway, by the way, I think, right? It's not. Okay, my bad. We're gonna keep that in there too.
Nah, for real. Didn't get that toll pass, but it's definitely part of the culture out here, because it's just the way things are set up. As big as Fort Worth is, because Fort Worth is big, but it's like it ain't nothing to really like be on this side of town or like just like that. And so it's just, I don't know, bro. It's just a lot of pride in people's neighborhoods and sides of town, and you know, people get built up as like, you know, legends on their side of town are like known for this, or them niggas really on this, and then it just adds fuel to the fire. So then once you put it on some beats and shit, and you come up with the video, it's like, them niggas did that, or these niggas are watching niggas diss them. Like, I've been around niggas, and while they're watching the niggas diss them, like, man, this shit kind of hard, but we finna drop this shit on. Like,
why? But why does it gotta be like mixed with the streets? Like, why do you feel like that gotta resort to violence overall? And it's not just for work. It's plenty of cities doing it where the music and the streets is the same shit. When I diss you, now somebody gotta die. You know what I'm saying? Man. Like, why do you think that is? Cause you from Chicago originally, where this shit even really originated from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
and that's why I always kind of like, at first I just never, when people used to try to compare Fort Worth in Chicago or Dallas, Fort Worth and Chicago, I wasn't trying to play into that narrative too much, but I heard it a lot. I was just trying to like really let some shit play out and see it for what it is, and like I kind of see the comparisons, but like the thing with out here, man, I think that it's just a way of life. Like, it's two different lifestyles compared to Chicago, but you know, it's Texas, bro. You got access to a lot more shit than other cities, like guns and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly.
And so when you have that type of access, and then you add it with all the shit that they're saying in songs and stuff like that, it's bound to be some shit. But it shouldn't have to be like that. But I think the younger generation, like, they're past like competitively rapping. Like, it's not let's see who's a better rapper. It's like, let's see who's really on that. And I wish it wasn't like that, because I personally, like, I be enjoying the beef in the songs until somebody gets knocked off or something crazy happens. That's when it like be like, damn, bro, I didn't want the nigga to die. You know what I'm saying?
And that shit is common now. You know what I'm saying? And then like another thing I wanted to say, like, okay, so you doing the Fort Worth, you covering the Fort Worth scene super heavy the past few years since you've been here. You've been all into it. And Real Tune passed you up.
Nah, fuck no.
You don't think he passed you up?
Nah, because he's not from out here. So it's like,
but you're not from here either, though.
No, I'm from out here. I went to high school out here.
Okay.
Like, I went to school out here. Like, nigga, I live out here. Like,
okay,
for real. So, nigga, I lived out here. My daughter's from here. Nigga, I worked out here. Nigga, I done worked at the malls. Nigga,
I like
stop
that.
Wherever. Like,
I like that.
I lived out here, bro. I stayed in Woodhaven. I stayed off of Collins and out in Arlington, 360. Nigga, so it's nothing against Tune, because I fuck with Tune at this point. Like, we got a good rapport. But I don't even look at Tune like, I don't put him in this. I put him in the Texas conversation, but I don't say he's just DFW. So he definitely has.
So give me top 5 then. Who is the top 5 people that do what you do
out here?
Interviewers, vloggers, whatever category you want to put. I don't know if you put them in the same category.
Well, if we're talking about interviewers, I'll put myself. I'll I'll put you just because you have a unique content. You know what I'm saying? So
I appreciate that.
Yeah, driver's seat. I'll probably give it to. See, I want to leave off Real Life and Say Cheese because they're like Jay-Z, Eminem. Like you don't like them. It's already, you know that them niggas is the top dogs type shit. But obviously them. But you, myself, Diamond Stone. Damn, I'm blanking out on somebody.
Big D?
Oh yeah. See, you can put Big D in because he's had a lot of viral clips and viral exclusives. And then man, I'm blanking out somebody else. I don't want to just like say something
I don't
basic.
want to say no names either, because I already did one, but I ain't gonna say no more names and you shoot it down. I'm not gonna say nobody name.
I'm not a hater. I don't feel no type of way. I would definitely. You could put.
Because somebody might not deserve it too, though.
Yeah, I don't want to. I was finna just say Dallas Global.
Yeah.
But I'm over here. There's somebody else that does interviews out here that I just. It's like it's on the edge of my mind. But for the most part, it's all the people I just named because it's just consistent. And for me, like I said, each of those people. All right, so like Diamond Stone.
Yeah.
He worked his way up with the interview shit. He really was like on some Instagram shit with the page.
Yeah, I noticed that.
And transitioned with the interview shit and turned it up. And he found gold with OG Percy and shit, so it put a lot of spotlight. And niggas forget he had the classic with Jada.
Yeah.
Who else that name? Like I said, you got unique content. The card this is fun. Like you know what I'm saying? Everybody else shit just on some like hood on the spot. Like let's just get to the shit interview. This is kind of like a different environment. And Big D, like Big D shit feels like a Vlad TV type of interview.
Big D my favorite right now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
Big D my favorite. I like niggas who know what they talking about too. I could tell you love this shit too. Like I could, when somebody love what they doing, they not just doing it for money and shit. Yeah. I love that shit. I can tell you love this shit. You know what I'm saying? Man, so that's why I be really wanting more content from you. I be mad when I don't get no new Sperry. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for real. Yo.
But it's kind of hard. Whoever you done did everybody, like
exactly.
You put me on Ducky P. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, RP my boy. And speaking of that, bro, like as far as like doing everything, crazy thing is, bro, I was at Toon's documentary, the gang Fort Worth shit. Yeah. And we chopped it up after, and you
had to be involved with that, bro. I'm sorry, but you can't really do a documentary without you being involved with that shit.
Hey, I respect that. The funny thing is, Toon, he called me. He was like, "Yo, bro, my next shit, I want to have you be a part of it somehow." That's crazy you said that. Yeah. But we chopped it up, and he was like, "Man, what's up, Sperry, man? You need to get active with it, bro. Like, you the one nigga out here that got the access to do all this shit. Like, I know you probably tired of interviewing the same niggas, but you the one nigga that can get updates and shit from all this shit,
exactly,
bro." So it's crazy. Like,
I don't know who left though, honestly, for you. You know what I'm saying? What's your biggest interview you think?
Biggest out here?
Anywhere. Your biggest interview.
Biggest interview anywhere. I mean, to me, like on a personal level, like I think interviewing Filthy Rich recently, that was like big. Like Say Cheese is just starting to interview him. I already interviewed bro twice earlier this year, and it was like genuine shit. That's big. I think just on out here type shit, like interviewing, like anything with like yayo was always classic. But I think a Splurge interview I did a couple years ago, that was genuine.
I'm chasing that one. I'm chasing the Splurge interview.
Man, I hope you get it, man. Splurge
hit me today, though, to be honest.
Yeah, he be laying low, but Splurge is a good conversation when you do actually get to chop it up with him. I'd probably say, that Splurge one's, people fuck with the CJ one I did. Recently, man, I did a lot of dope shit recently, but shit, my one with Ducky, man, like it was already going up before my bro passed, but
now it took like off. 70K.
Yeah, man, it was genuine. That was a real conversation. I'm like the only person he would really talk about all that type of shit with.
What's your dream interview? Local or big? National? Let's do both of them. Locally, what's your dream interview that you might haven't got? And what's your biggest interview you would love to get?
Out here, there's nothing really I can name out here, but on some Texas level, probably, man, you know what? It's got to be like some. I'm all about the legends and shit that I grew up. I'm a nostalgic person, man. So if I could get up with like, it almost happened. Paul Wall, Slim Thug, shit like that.
I would like that. Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, man, it came close. So I think it's gonna happen. Shout out Paul Wall. Shout out my boy Unique, his DJ. He from out here, Dallas. And then on some like big outside of Texas stuff, man. My dream list. I'll tell you my dream list from the jump when I first started, man. It was Sauce Walker, Wiz, Soulja Boy, Bass God, and Cameron.
Man, I could tell you super from my era then. All them people.
Oh yeah. So I knocked out Sauce Walker off the rip, and that's what kept me going. And then I was able to FaceTime with Soulja Boy, so that was reassuring too. Yeah. So anything's possible type shit. I know I'm gonna interview all them people someday.
Yeah, that's dope, bro. And what's your method? Like, do you harass people? Do you know what I'm saying, try to run into them? How do you do it? I harass people, me personally.
Yeah. I definitely. I mean, bro, closed mouth don't get fed. So it's like, yeah, bro, DM people, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, type of person I am, I'll just wait for people to get back to me, you know what I'm saying? And now if it goes months without them getting back to me, I might double back and message again. But, man, I just be at the right place, right time. Like, I don't know, I'm really, I don't know, bro, I'm pretty spiritual, bro, so I be feeling like God, like, kind of takes me where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. So, like, it don't be ironic that I get all these on-the-spot interviews and stuff. It's because, like, I'm supposed to be at these places, or I put myself in position to all right, here, God, I'm here. I hope the best happens. You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
It's only been a couple times where I wasn't able to make it happen. Those times it happened like that, I was very disappointed in myself. But then like my homies would be like, nah, bro, like nigga, you can't get them off, but shit, nigga, you came close. Like Stunner for Vegas, I was at the Stunner for Vegas show. Man. I tried to make it happen, but niggas was on some other shit, taxing and shit. Shout out to Stunner though, he done shouted me out before. Tay Money, she kind of gave me the wraparound. I was trying to get it in.
That's what I want. She on my dream list.
Word.
And then to be honest, you actually, man, what was I finna say? You actually, bro, you done did a lot of big ones though. You done did pretty much. I mean, who's left? Actually,
I never got the chance to meet Mo 3. That's the only person I've never met.
I did him. Oh yeah, but I was gonna say the hard shit about my shit is I gotta have a car. So I probably would have way more interviews if I just did them like on the spot. I did Mo 3 on the spot, but it's real hard to do what I do. Yeah. Especially now that I'm not driving, it's way harder to do it. So that's the only moving piece.
I really wanted to get the Mo 3, man. It's crazy because like last year, I remember like that's when I kind of like I wouldn't say like super buddy connected with Rainwater. But I feel like I got tapped in with him, and I did message, bro. He never hit me back about it, but like I told him like, yeah, man, shit, we can make that Mo 3 shit shake. Yeah. And then bro ended up passing away like maybe like a month and a half later. But that's the only person I never met. You know what I'm saying? I got the rare little Tuesday interview. That dude never does interviews.
I know. I've been chasing that one too. Tuesday, the Tuesday, that's a big interview for you. Yeah. And that was, I think, was his song on the radio at the same time y'all doing the interview?
First time he ever got played on the radio.
Yeah, that was a big one. Yeah, Tuesday, that's a big one. And shoot, give me the top 5 of Fort Worth. Top 5 Fort Worth artists of all time, in your opinion, right now. I got to do that with everybody from Fort Worth.
All right, I'm gonna put Twisted Black in that Eminem Jay-Z range because it's just like, yo, bro, you're the OG. It's just well known. So I'm gonna just speak from from the era that really turned up out here and shit. Yayo, Ronnie. Yeah. CJ. Bugatti. Man, I just did this like not long ago, but I feel like I left one of them off. And then, you know what? As much as I want to put other people up there, like a Mad Max or a Kenny or somebody, shout out PB and stuff, but you gotta just put Jdub in there for right now, just because whether or not people like it or not.
Why is Jdub a legend? Because I seen you say he was a legend. Why though?
Because not all legends are like, it doesn't always have to be like the prettiest story. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, this is somebody that you can learn from, or you can really like hear his story and you'll remember this shit. Like nothing was the same since him. You know what I'm saying? Like when he did what he did, that was I wouldn't say it was a changing of a guard, but it was definitely it's a new chapter of this generation.
Is it because he stepped to the top dog?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That's why you get respect for that, bro.
Okay, I wanted to hear that from somebody because I was like, okay, maybe when you put it in that perspective, okay. Yeah. And he was like 16.
Yeah, like he, okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, and even Yayo to an extent, bro. Like, Yayo low key, it is some probably real beef with all that shit, but Yayo low key respected the fact that like, damn, this nigga really trying to go hard at me. Like, yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? Like, that takes balls, bro. And he didn't pussyfoot around. Like, he literally went all out type shit.
Yeah, he did.
It was him versus everybody, and that's why it was so. Him and Yayo are so similar. They're completely different, but they were both like you hate them or love them. But chances are, even if you hate them, like nigga turn on their song, your head might start bobbing like, damn, this whole kind of hard type shit.
Yeah, I fuck with that, man.
Yeah, I think just people can learn from Jada and just his legacy and shit. Like now, like I said, bro, he has it's like some Biggie shit. He has a very small catalog, but that small catalog, it's a lot of slaps in that.
Yeah.
And it, you know, we're close to the East. A lot of these niggas out there, like shit, everybody, a lot of people know these songs word for word type shit.
That's crazy. And what's your favorite beef? Whether it be shit, local or big, what's your favorite beef, man?
Favorite beef? Favorite beef. Damn, that's a good one. Man, it's so easy to try to go with like a Yayo one.
I know.
Because he has so many.
I know.
I'll probably say, I'm gonna just go with just, whatchamacallit, Jada going against everybody, bro. Even though I don't like the way, like, it ended for him, I'm saying, like, he really, Yayo went at everybody, but Yayo would be more antics, like, and entertaining on some Instagram, social media shit. Like, when you think of him and CJ, like, I wanted to say that because that's a good rivalry, but they don't really have, like, no just straight up diss songs towards each other. They send in shots and shit, but it's no straight up diss songs. Like, Jada literally made nothing but diss songs to each and every person he's talking about. And it made it a whole bunch of other side beefs and shit. Like, it brought out the Almighty and PB and all that type of shit. Like, so I guess maybe what the younger the Ape Gang versus YT and shit.
Oh shit, it's definitely, man, it's so many beefs. I like so many storylines, but it'd be hard for me to keep up with them all the time. But I just be hating when the body's piling up and shit, man. I just wish we could just keep it on music, cause Fort Worth since 2016, since the Yayo, have had the spotlight on them. You know what I'm saying? So when people die, it's really killing opportunities for people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
I think. Something I've been saying a lot recently is like, man, I just don't think that we ever had anybody really make it to the finish line and show people, the younger people out here, how it's really done. So like all the rappers out here, they grew up looking up to all these guys like Yayo and CJ and Bugatti and them, and you see the antics and things that they do and what comes with it, the good and the bad. And it's like at the end of the day, these guys are you know, successful rappers and they're the well-known ones out here, but like even they'll say, you know, I haven't reached that life-changing point yet.
Exactly.
And so therefore it's not a lot to really like build off of. Like all they know is, all right, bet, nigga, let me get buzzing around the city, let me beef with whoever I gotta beef with, get my little clicks and viral and get my following up.
They saying PMG the next NBA, they giving them all of that. Do you see that for them?
I don't know if like I can't say NBA because like I haven't seen enough of like the other shit. I know he got the other shit, but he's just more like turned to me. But I've been rocking with bro since like, I wish I still had my old channel because like I used to comment on his old videos like when he was like young on CP's channel. He'd pop up on songs with like Swerve Lord and Swerve Lord's little brother. But PMG, he's dope. You know what I'm saying? I like him. He's energetic and turned up, and I think he, you know, I like anytime it's new rappers, bro. I get tired of seeing the same, like, bro, I'm tired of the same tournaments and gauntlets, bro. Like, shout out to all the blogs, but y'all keeps using the same niggas. I'm tired of seeing them same niggas just go against different niggas in different orders. It's like, it's just time for new artists, bro. So shout out to PMG and Bubba and them for like getting that shit rolling.
I can dig that. Shit. Any shout outs, anything you gotta get off your chest when we get out here, man?
Man, shout out to the driver's seat. Shout out to you, bro. You know
Appreciate
what I'm saying?
That,
this shit is a long time coming, so I was definitely glad to be a part of this. Shit, just shout out to Texas, man, DFW, you know, all the media, to all the artists and people that make this scene probably one of the most popular and watched scenes, if not the most, you know what I'm saying? People
Real
like
talk.
Vlad, Academics, No Jumper, for sure, they watch all this shit, bro. They be reposting these niggas posting shit.
Real talk.
So we just gotta realize like how powerful we are out here, and like somehow, some way, it's not about coming together on no like super friends, like corny shit, but we just gotta figure out how to like really make sure we, you know, get the reap the fruits of our labor, the shit that we created out here.
Talk. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you definitely one of the gatekeepers out here, man. You definitely got the power, man. And I see you pushing some artists your damn self and getting behind your people, man. So
yeah, man.
Definitely shout out to you and what you doing, man. I appreciate you for being a part of my platform, man.
Nah, it's love,
Sperry
man.
Springer, not fucking Jerry Springer, man. You heard it here first, though.
Gotta get you on the channel, man.
Yeah, fuck with me.